Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Hunter Brown has the starting job in this one, Singy. This 2025 season was impressive.
Yeah, Boog, he definitely took a step forward last season, becoming a finalist for the AL Cy Young Award, and he's a front of the rotation pitcher who finished with the second best ERA in the American League.
Just about to get underway, Jarren Duran getting ready to hit.
Jarren Duran.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down. So digging in, Roman Anthony. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Brown, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Takes it in for the out. Here's Story now.
Trevor Story.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 down, nobody on. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Story on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Connolly early. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Check swing went around. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Rafaela under this one. And there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an all-star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Ball inside.
Hauls it in for the out. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Here's the rookie right fielder, Zach Cole. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Altuve off of first with 2 away.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Brown in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Batting 6th, first baseman
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Contreras thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-2. Now one missed. That's inside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7th, third baseman
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Altuve throws to first, and that ends the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
Ball, no. Hey.
Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
So up next, Joey Loperfido. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Fastball is outside. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8, shortstop.
So next up for Houston, Nick Allen.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a ground ball. Story. The turn by Meyer at second.
He's
Over
in
to
there. He's
first.
safe.
Safe. Cesar Salazar, the next to hit.
Salazar.
And first offering is fouled off. Allen off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. That's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Meyer launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Carlos Narvaez now at the plate. And the 1-0. Late on that fastball. That one laced to center and a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was
out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Anthony in the box, lays off for ball 1. Man at second. And it's 1-1.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's to third. Over to first. And there's 2 down. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Walked his first time.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. back here in Houston. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
5.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. Meyer to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
That's up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. To the right side. Meyer to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball 1.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tied up here in the early going. And he chases that one below the zone. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Start of the fourth. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ball 1 there. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground.
That's a foul
and that's
ball.
Just foul. 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela, struck out swinging his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there are 2 down. Here's Contreras now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Contreras.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the fourth, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
No.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So next up for Houston, Zach Cole. Grounded out his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Here we go, Zach.
This to third. Whips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Now Correa up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air center field. Rafaela has a beat on it, and that is that. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. And a foul ball. Durbin goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. This one in the air center field. Loperfido gets under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Go-ahead run on base. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Duran at second with 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan King.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trevor Story now. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido.
Joey Loperfido.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So next up for Houston, Nick Allen. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
That one fouled off.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him looking, and that's the first out.
Next for the Red Sox,
Cedar Rafaela digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one missing inside. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-2. Now that's smacked to right center. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. This one smoked on its way out of here. He made him pay for that one. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down, and here is Caleb Durbin. There's a strike. And that's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Two down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Swings through that. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu takes it in for the out. One away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Left field, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros.
No, that's a ball.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on.
No.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
First time that I saw you, but was the second that I knew. I wouldn't mind my 9 to 5.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. Oh, 2 now. This one in the air, center field. Loperfido moving under this one. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Jarren Duran. Hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve handles it, gets it to first. Awesome play there. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. He's already homered in this game.
Ball. No, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Center field. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Fastball for a strike. Curve in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes a 2-2. On a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran, ready to make his season debut. And now Zach Cole. Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
No.
That's a little bit low. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Down low.
In the air, left field. Anthony on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man at second.
Ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And next to hit for Houston, Joey Loperfido.
Center fielder, Joey Loperfido.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hayden Wisniewski.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Story, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fought off foul. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. That one missed. That's towards center. Loperfido takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next,
here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Cole settles under it. And that is that. Back here in Houston, out of the bottom of the 8th, Nick Allen now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
That's foul.
Tristan Casas. He'll play first base after the injury. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Cesar Salazar up next for the Astros.
Ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Moran, a 6'1" lefty, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Ball.
In the dirt. The 2-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Back-to-back singles, just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now pitching for Boston,
New pitcher for the Red
number
Sox,
50,
Cutter Crawford.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Paredes in the box now. Take strike one. In the air to left center. Anthony. Long run. Can't get there. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs. Yordan Alvarez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That's out to center field. Rafaela under it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The relay throw. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch just misses. That one ripped but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Three-1 now. Line drive. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Garrett Whitlock.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cole up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
Ball, no.
On the ground, right side. Walker takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So digging in, Caleb Durbin. 0 for 3 in this one. Grounds one to short. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first. In time. Got it.
Stepping out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So up next, Marcelo Meyer. Here's a rocket out to left. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, bottom of the ninth. Carlos Correa digs in now. Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Foul ball. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air, right field, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Joey Loperfido. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Set down on strikes, and just one out remaining for Houston. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right
on the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.